Welcome to the December update of the New Haven Willoughby Line. I've got a few things to show you. It's going to be a quick update. December's pretty busy for most people, so I'm going to keep it short and show you the progress that I've made on my extension table and kind of where I'm left at. Kind of short of funds right now, so I'm kind of all set, but I need industries. And once I get the industries, then I can kind of go from there. So I've got some brainstorming to do as the industries that I want to get. I've got some ideas of where I want to put things, but I'll show you around. So stick around and enjoy the December update. Okay, so a few things since the last update. I have finished the extension of the extension and got turf on most of the layout. Right before I started filming, I put some plaster down and gave this a fresh coat of turf paint, and then I'm going to put some more ground foam down on that area. The back I'm trying to level. It's kind of a real S show back here. I didn't even complete the wood. I've got a brace there, so I'm thinking of putting a background kit here, so that will kind of disguise all of that, but I've got some small issues there. So that's that. I need to kind of get some more industries figured out here. I've got some more brainstorming and some actual kit buying to accomplish. I did get this kit, which I have not started yet, and I'm thinking it's gonna possibly, if I have the correct doors for it in the style that I want, I may do a little modification and have it actually be an industry as opposed to a company house. Either way, it will probably most likely go in this area, but I'm not sure if it's going to service the track or just the road and be a company house. So I've got that building or structure that I'm going to try to play around with spacing. It may also go up on the hill side. I'm not exactly sure yet. I kind of need to see it built for scale and so forth. I have not done anything with the second runaround section here. Again, like I said, I'm short funds, so I'm kind of in need of some money to do that. What else? I had to reprogram my locomotive, my 551 RS3. That had some major running issues, and I thought it was my soldering, and it turned out it was not, because I did a much better job soldering all the motor points, but it still did the same thing. So I had to reset the decoder and program it through a very archaic way of using JMRI kind of manually. I don't have it hooked up to the track, so it was kind of do it on the computer, see how things are with the code, and then do it manually on the CV. So that actually worked out. I think it's been running much smoother. I had to redo this track here as things got kind of unsettled as I kind of laid against the lift out part a lot while I was doing the ground foam and whatnot, so things got moved. So that's been taken care of. The new structure, I'm trying to think what else is new. I cleaned off my workbench. So hopefully I can start the company house. This is part of it. These are the main walls that I have. So that will probably be a Christmas time project to work on if I don't get it done sooner. I'm trying to think what other things I've done. Oh, I extended this track here to give it the illusion that it's going off the table to allude to more space, or that it's going into greater space, as opposed to being confined by the edge of the table like this track, just to kind of add some visual variety. So this one comes off and this one stops here for this siding. Oh, one major project that I did was add most of the missing ties or sleepers in spaces that had been taken out, and here along the curve there were a bunch. On this section I would probably like to put flex track down here because there's a couple of joints along the way, but it runs fine, so for now I think I'll just leave it. But I put in the sleepers that were missing. I could probably put 1 or 2 in here. The rail joiners slide back and forth for connectivity and continuity of the electrical, even though this section is its own power supply, and then this is its own as well, but it just adds to the stability, and I can afford to put them there, so why not? So they're there. Like I have one here too, because these 2 screws are far apart. Was not able to fit any on this section, but I kind of like being able to have the rail joiners there to just kind of keep things in place. So if I sand them, the sleepers low enough, they can fit under there, and I can still move the rail joiner. So I'm probably going to do that just for visual appeal. I forgot about this one here, so I have to, but anyways, I painted all the rails and track again. I got some more Model Flex rail brown, and now everything on the entire layout's the same color, which is probably not that realistic, but for visual continuity it works. I guess continuity is the word of the day. I had a homemade mixture of rail paint that I was using, and it just didn't flow out of the airbrush as nicely. It kept clogging my airbrush, so there were some thin spots, so I wanted to go over it again, and I figured let me just get some actual airbrush paint, and I was able to use it right out of the bottle, and it worked great. So that was a major all-day project, but it came out a lot better. And I think that's about it for the update. I'm gonna throw some turf on here later tonight probably. I need to level that section out, and then I really need to just get a few kits to kind of play around with the placement of things. Thinking in this back area I'll have a background kit. I'm thinking the Walder Sugarland industry here will be the watch factory that I want to put in, and I'm not exactly sold 100% on anything for this siding here, and this is just temporary. I kind of actually like the placement of it for the last 20 minutes that it's been there, but chances are I'll move that somewhere else. I don't love the kit, so putting it right in the front is a little dangerous visually in my mind. I think over here it's going to be pretty sparse in this area, so some kind of small kit here, another small kit here. If I can get the company house the way I want it, it might go there. I want more wood-sided structures on this section of the layout here, in this area, and then moving back to brick structures here, or a combination of brick and wood. Here I've got 2 there, but I'm thinking I don't have a lot of wood-sided structures. All of the background ones are brick. These are all brick. The entire downtown area is all brick. So I want to have more wood-sided structures. So that's kind of what I'm thinking from a visual standpoint. And it'll be more sparse farther back on the table here, and then it may get a little bit more industrial here, just to kind of break things up so it's not industrial. So it'll be kind of broken up. And I think that's about it for the update. Stick around for some actual running of trains. This table is starting to look visually more pleasing, but it's so bare and blank it's kind of bothering me. But if I rush through and get everything set up how I want, then I'm done, and I want to enjoy the process because that's what it's all about for me. So have a great month of December. Hopefully everybody has a good holiday. Merry Christmas. And Happy New Year, and we'll see you in January. So thanks for sticking around if you've made it this far, and happy December. Take care, everybody.